Hey, this is Anthony Dinar, and today's episode is about Wolfenstein. I'm with my co-host Brandon Hayes.
Hello.
And this is about Castle Wolfenstein, you know, the killing Nazis mate. I don't know if this guy was Australian or something, but this game is what started it all. It started in 1981. Did you ever play this?
No, I know that there were games, or at least one game that predated Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah, I thought that was the first one for the longest time.
Why do you say this guy's Australian?
Well, because he uses the word mate in that dialogue there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he just talks about how you need to escape. See, they captured you. They want to torture you, get information out of you. This guy ended up getting a gun from a dead soldier, gave it to you because it's too late for him, and you got to get out. And you could tell the Allies like how to, I don't know, what you know to hopefully help the efforts of the war.
So are you in some sort of pink prison jumpsuit?
Yeah, this is Sheriff Joe's prison. This is Tent City in Phoenix, Arizona.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so this game is really glitchy. I can't aim to the right, and if you touch a wall, that's what happens. This is a really fucked up version. Like, I got like a vest now, so I'm a little different. But yeah, see, it's all fucked up. I'm like, I don't understand what's going on. This is the worst programming ever. I don't know. So I just did a short little brief bit. Hear that German there?
Yeah, the voices sound terrible.
Well, this is like, what, pre-Atari, right? You're caught. See, I couldn't aim right, so he got me. So the best version I could find, this was 1984, made by the same company or whatever, but it looks much different now. So
yeah, it looks better.
This one is functional, even though it's not the first one. But I just wanted you to see at least the beginning, like what the original actually looked like before I got into this.
A lot more crude than your Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah.
Which also looks crude by today's standards.
Yeah, that's true. So like, it's got more color. It's a little bit softer than the one that we saw before, though. Like, I can see my guy's happy. He's got a smiley face. It's because he's an American.
Yeah, and he just killed 2 Nazis and counting. He just touched a wall and it didn't glitch out. That's a plus.
Exactly. This one's actually playable. Yeah, kill those Nazis.
Can you open up those chests or
Yeah, but it took me a while to figure it out. You gotta aim your gun at it and then search it. You gotta, like, scare it open, apparently.
Strange.
So I love how they're in uniform too, and they got like a helmet on. So, and he heard that, the gunshot. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that's interesting.
And in the very beginning, it talks about grenades. So that's a grenade that I shot to open that door.
You didn't fucking hear that.
I know. It makes no sense, right? But the AI is pretty crude, but I'm surprised it's got that at all. So when you die, you end up coming back here, but it's like... I actually went back on, this is when I discovered the boxes. And you gotta wait until those seconds count down. I put that in fast forward. Yeah, like that's real seconds it counts.
Wow. So like you're like picking the lock, I guess?
I guess, yeah. So now I'm in a Nazi uniform, which I thought is kind of cool. No Wolfenstein to date does that.
Well, they probably don't want characters dressing as Nazis for fun in the Wolfenstein games of today.
As long as you're killing Nazis, I don't care what you're dressed like.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Still, some parents might not like it or whatever.
Yeah. So,
crazy range on that gun.
I know, right?
Do you ever find anything other than weapons on them when you search?
Just bullets, grenades, keys.
You don't find like Nazi gold, like it was hidden in Wolfenstein 3D?
No.
It just said you're caught, and then...
Well, I died, so I just reset it. So like, because you got to start all the way back from the beginning, and look, there's an SS officer.
Oh, so he's tougher to kill, right?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Jesus. Was he trying to surrender?
Yeah.
Fuck you. There's no surrender.
So I take his bulletproof vest. And now I'm wearing it, but I ran out of ammo because I used it all. So he killed me. He got me.
That's bullshit.
So then you gotta start over. You don't get to have any of your stuff back, but everyone's still dead. It sucks. It sounds like everyone's over a really bad radio.
Yeah. No, that voice is horrid.
Yeah.
Where's he going?
I don't know, but he's got his gun out.
The AI in this game is terrible. Learn to program, asshole.
Do you like my cutaway screens, by the way? I try to make it look as much like a swastika as I could.
Oh,
like
that's wonderful.
For Wolfenstein.
Can he not get through because of the body?
No, he can. I just don't know what he's doing.
Acting weird.
And I'm trying to kill him with grenades. There we go. But now I lost the vest because now it's destroyed, which sucks. And you can use keys to open those sometimes, but they don't always work. It's just best to have a grenade. I'm like, oh, fuck. He's chasing me. We can go from room to room. He'll still follow me. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. That's actually pretty sophisticated for this time.
Yeah. So now I'm going to try and take his vest. I can only get bullets and grenade. It's like, no, give me the vest, because then I could shoot him. I actually have bullets this time.
Oh, and he's got keys.
Now he's got nothing. I can see the vest, dude. Give me the vest.
So what do you do now? You can't just let him walk away.
He ended up just killing me. It's bullshit. There's nothing you can do. And these guys, when you kill them, they don't stay dead. They'll always come back. And it seems like it'll be more and more. The more regular people die, you see more of these guys. The game is really impossible. It's way hard.
But these are just straight up Nazis. They're not like zombies. They're not like dealing with the occult or anything like in the later games. No,
there's just regular Nazi officers, and then these are SS. That's really all I saw were these two.
Did you beat it?
No, God, no.
I guess not.
No, and the whole point is to try to escape. And then so like, you can sneak by if you're in uniform. As long as they don't touch you or you don't have your gun out, you can sneak past them and they won't know. They'll think you're a fellow Nazi. And so I'm trying to, like, I don't have any grenades. I'm trying to get him to, like, surrender. Oh, I do have a grenade, actually. But the game is just hard. So, like, SS officers, even if you're in uniform, they can see you. So, like, they're smarter than, like, the average soldier. And then look at that. Fucking crawling with them.
Instant capture, right? Yeah,
you can't move. And then that other guy caught me. It's like, fuck.
There is no escape from Castle Wolfenstein.
Yeah, not this one.
Did you ever find out who the fuck Wolfenstein is?
It's the castle, the name of the castle, I guess.
But is it like Baron von Wolfenstein owns the place or something?
It has to be something like that, yeah. Because the original game was Castle Wolfenstein. Then they made a sequel called Beyond Castle Wolfenstein.
Did you play that?
So this is still Castle Wolfenstein. It's just like a revamped version. And it went through them and says, look, you blew up in the explosion. Like the whole castle blew up.
Were they keeping an atom bomb in that chest?
Right? So I won. I mean, I might have died, but I
took out every Nazi in the castle.
That's right. Go America. So this is the second one. This is the sequel. This is Beyond Castle Wolfenstein.
You're looking a little better.
A little bit, yeah. It's not all glitched out. I still can't shoot. Oh no, I can shoot right. Sorry. Yeah, so this one is actually full functioning. See that? That's 1 and 2?
Of range. There are games today that still don't let you shoot diagonally and shit.
I know, right?
Like, remember in Castlevania when they had Super Castlevania 4 and
Simon was
whipping his whip up, down, left, right, sideways?
Yeah.
And then they took that away. You never saw that in a future Castlevania game ever again.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Nintendo trademarked it or some shit.
Yeah, and then, like, locked it away in a secret vault.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, no, this one you have a complete radius. So to play this is like you have 9 keys that control the direction. Then you have 9 keys that control the direction of your gun, and then the middle one stops you, or the middle one shoots. And then you got like tab is search, and like it's really hard. It's a complicated game. And then right now I'm like struggling because Castle Wolfenstein, all the guns are on the left, but then beyond Castle Wolfenstein they reversed it. So all the controls for the gun are the controls that I was using for directional. So let's see, I got a pass and 17 marks. So I have money, and then like I have 1, 2, and then number 5. Those passes like are important later on, and the money, I guess like you can bribe them. So like it'll be like alert, and then you can go over there and you can give him a pass, and he'll let you go. Which is like, I didn't learn that until much later, but like that's pretty like, I don't know, involved for a game. Like this is pre-Atari, right? Like how does a game this complicated exist?
Yeah, I don't know. He did a good job. I'm not entirely sure what the story is exactly. I vaguely, like, I read a little bit of this online a long ass time ago, so I don't really remember everything I read, and it was on the internet, so I'm not 100% sure if everything I read was accurate.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, this game was created by one guy, and then he just released it. Some other people came by, played it, they fucking loved it, and they're like, hey, we should make a new version of this now, like an updated version, and they're the ones that made Wolfenstein 3D.
And gotcha.
They did it without this guy's consent or whatever, and then they just released the game as their own. And then they actually met the guy at a convention or something, and they're like, hey dude, look what we did with your game. And they showed him, and he was like, oh, that's cool.
No like, lawsuit?
No.
I mean, like, legally you could make this because it's about Nazis and, you know, whatever. That's not copyright.
Wolfenstein.
But Wolfenstein, the name, yeah.
But even in Castle or Wolfenstein 3D, you weren't bribing guards and
I know, right?
Shit.
This is really like involved, and I thought those were doors, but those are actually chests, just like in the other one. So like you point your gun at it, you open it, and then you rummage through it and see what you find.
There's no long ass countdown.
There is for like, I'm getting keys right now. That's how long it takes to get the keys.
You just don't see the countdown.
Yeah, it sucks.
So this said beyond Castle Wolfenstein, but you're still in Castle Wolfenstein?
Yeah, all I know is that it's a sequel.
But the castle shouldn't exist because you just blew it to hell.
Yeah, that's right.
Or we're just pretending that didn't happen.
Well, I'm not, because that's what really happened.
You just want to say you won the game.
You all saw... No, I won the war, damn it. Yeah. So, like, it's kind of interesting, too, the stuff you'll find in these chests. It's not just bullets or keys or grenades, like... You'll find artwork. You'll find
there we go. You're finding like stolen works of art, Nazi gold, and all that other shit.
Yeah, exactly. Like I didn't find any Nazi gold, but I found like Ava Brown's like paintings or pictures or whatever. Yeah.
I'm sure those were wonderful. Or you mean the ones that like they stole for her?
Yeah, probably. Her name's on it. Like, or like a famous like artist like did her picture or something.
Jeez.
Don't you love that sound effect?
I mean, that was a horrible sound, but I guess it's a dead Nazi screaming, so...
That's right. So, like, imagine, like, that's how much pain I inflicted on him to make him sound like that. I mean, this is such a great game. Like, I really wish it was, I don't know, revamped. Like, I would totally play a new version of this.
I mean, they did make several different Wolfensteins.
No, I mean, of this, like, crude Oregon Trail style, you know? Like, there's a guy behind a desk.
So you want it crude, but you want it to look good.
No, like, I want it to be, like, I want it to be this game. Just, like, I don't
with
know.
an HD update.
Yeah, exactly.
Hopefully they don't do like DuckTales, where it's just full of story and it interrupts the gameplay every 2 goddamn seconds. It makes it unplayable.
Yeah.
What's at that guy's desk?
Nothing. I tried to search it, couldn't find it. So that's weird. It's like, why do you have a desk then? And see how like they come into the room? So let's get this coat. See,
Oh,
property of Eva Braun.
Not anymore, bitch. She's gonna be eating a bullet soon anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Or was she just poison?
Oh yeah, she was just poison. Yeah. And then see that flashing thing? I have no idea what that is.
Why didn't you go try to
I
pick it up?
tried. I tried everything. I tried shooting it. I tried searching it.
So these guys don't follow you into the next room in
No,
this
they
game?
do. It's just like
That guy was lazy?
Yeah. Because the guy I just killed came from the other room. And they're relentless too. Like they don't stop. Like in the first one, you had to deal with the SS officers and that sucked. But like these guys, like they just keep coming. It's like luckily they're not like bulletproof vests like the SS officers, but
Did you look up to see if anyone has a map of this place? You could find out where the
so
fuck
like
to go?
when you die, it regenerates the castle. And that's why it's like I'm not gonna do that again. So like I ran it through. Well, like I died several times, but I mean it's when you die, like no more continues, game over. Then they just remake the castle, so it's all like randomized like that.
Right. So there's really no hope. Like, I mean, do you know what? Like, at least did someone say online like what your objective is?
Just
Like,
escaping. Like
so
there's
you're just like going from room to room, opening up these chests, trying to find like paintings and shit just for points, possibly. But you're mainly trying to kill these guys, get enough bullets so that you've got enough weaponry to take out any of these guys in your way, and you're just
Right.
looking for an exit door.
that's how I know of the first one, the Beyond Castle Wolfenstein. I'm not exactly sure the storyline. But yeah, you need grenades, you need a uniform, and you need just skill and luck to escape. And that's basically how they word it. It's like, good luck. You're gonna die anyways. Like it's a one-man mission. Like don't expect anything. That's kind of like the mentality. And like there's so many versions of this game because this guy apparently didn't care about copyright. That they'll change different aspects of the game. So I don't even know if I got the real one. This was just like the best I could do to show everyone the original Castle Wolfenstein.
Like in Wolfenstein purists, they're like, you're playing some rip-off
Yeah.
fan-made piece of garbage, you idiots. And your story about the creator was completely untrue.
Yeah, well, you know what? So, it's February, and the reason I wanted to do this, I'm a little late actually, because it was February 2nd that Hitler surrendered in that battle with Stalingrad. So like this really marked the end of the war back in the 40s. So like that's like a good as reason of any to pick up this game.
Holiday episode.
Yeah. I mean, you could
just wanted any excuse whatsoever. Did you play this game first and then go looking for dates?
Scoured the internet. Like I knew nothing about the war until. Yeah.
Jackass.
You know, do you need an excuse to kill Nazis?
No.
There are two things that never get old for me. That's killing Nazis and zombies. And if I kill Nazi zombies, it's like, you know, icing on the cake. I could do that forever.
Yeah, it is fun.
It is. It really is. Come over. Like, do you think that's someone with like one of those tracheotomies or whatever it's called, the little like machine on their throat?
Little voice box.
Yeah, the voice box. So it's like, okay, I gave him my pass, but I couldn't figure it out, so I just shot him. Like I legitimately tried.
Meanwhile, you lost the 5, so I think he did take your oh, and then he just took it back.
Yeah. He just wasn't he wasn't satisfied. Yeah, like I don't understand the little nuances, because like I have given the pass to them, and like it meant nothing to them.
God damn those voices.
So I was like, okay, I got 1, 2, and 5. I'm still trying to figure this out. Hold on, it's okay, officer. I have my papers. He's like, pupils.
He's getting very impatient.
Yeah, let me hide my lutefisk. Ah, he saw it. See, I'm wounded.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully he has a med kit on him.
So like you can find food. So in the castle Wolfenstein, I had to sit there and wait to open that chest for like 230 seconds. I pull out a bratwurst and I eat it, and I'm like, oh, that's awful. Like he says it, like, oh, it's gross.
Of course, it's just been sitting in a chest.
Yeah. And then sometimes you'll eat it and he's like, oh, that was good. Or it's like sauerkraut or something.
Sauerkraut's never good, even when it's brand new.
See, I gave him my first pass, and he's like, he wasn't happy, and he arrested me. So this was the other one that I could find. Smurfenstein. Smurfs burn in hell. So it's Castle Wolfenstein, but it's all about Smurfs. So like during the Cold War in the 1946, it's
So the Nazis created the Smurfs, or what's going on here?
It's like you have to like the propaganda campaign and like the America exists, and like there's this whole story. Like you can read it if you want. Everyone who's listening to this, like they can pause it, read it on their own. But like it's definitely intriguing. Isn't that nuts? So like, you know how I walked around pretending to be a Nazi? Like, you're not the Smurf, you're killing Smurfs. Smurfs are the bad guys.
Oh, yeah. They're like weird rodent troll things. They're not natural.
That sounds like some superior race talk to me.
All I'm saying is they should be rounded up in concentration camps.
I saw one of those videos. It's a really nice place. They play games. They
So, like, who are you, though? Are you Gargamel? Or...
Yes. Okay. I'm Gargamel, painted white and shrunken down. Oh, that's great. I can't believe they made this.
Just some random programmer. For all you know, this could have been made last week.
I know, right? No, it's like, who has an Apple II anymore? I mean, I didn't even know that really existed.
Did that just say getting fucks?
It's something. It's like some sort of Smurf food because I ate it.
Smurf berries is what they ate, but it said, oh,
bulletproof vest.
Oh, come on. How long does this take?
I know, it sucked. And this is like the speedy version. I played this game for hours. Mostly because it's so fucking hard. Like I had to learn how to play it so I could just record it. So like there was lots of like, see, I tried to use my key. It's still locked. So I'm like, I shoot my gun and then like he opens it and I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's one way to get in. But this is one of those fucked up versions where like the gun I can't shoot right. So like there's a glitch here cuz like these games are so fucking old, like you have to play these on emulators. Like you couldn't physically get the hardware anymore today. And I just, again, like who's playing this kind of stuff? Like
no one.
The emulators barely even fucking work. I mean, it's insane.
So, like, I'm sure I've told this story before. Maybe I haven't, but I'll make it real quick, just in case I have. When I was growing up, I lived in a really religious household, and Mom heard from the preacher, whatever, that Smurfs were evil. Had a big sermon where they talked about how they were just demonic. And so she went in my room after church and scoured through like all my toys and everything, grabbed all my Smurf stuff.
Thank God she did.
And threw it away.
They're terrible. Look at this. She was right.
You know what? Like, because the toys themselves had an evil presence. Like, the story was that a kid went to sleep with like holding a Smurf toy, Smurf plush or something, and he woke up. He never woke up, but his parents found him in bed, and he was blue.
Oh shit! The transformation
suffocated and turned blue.
Yeah, he was turning into a Smurf
because the devil wanted that to happen. I guess because that kid was a nice Christian kid. I don't know what the story was.
I don't know about that, but like they are evil. They deserve to die.